everyone, welcome back to Royal Fashion News. My name is Brittany. Today we're going to be going over the best and worst looks of the week. And this time I'm going to do it a little bit differently because there were actually so many things I liked just for different reasons that it was hard to just pick 5 things I liked, because I liked a lot of things, and then 5 things I necessarily didn't like. So today I'll more just discuss generally things I liked and disliked and why my thoughts are on those situations. And then at the end, I will tell you guys what you guys chose on my Instagram as the best and worst looks of the week, in addition to my picks. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay. The first look we're going to analyze for this week is Queen Letizia of Spain on her visit to Croatia with her husband, King Philippe. So I have very mixed feelings about this because I like it, and yet it's a jumpsuit. And I think it would look 1,000 times better as a dress. It seems weird as a jumpsuit. It's just odd. I do love the boots. I think the boots are, dare we say it, a little bit sexy. I think I like the black leather boots quite a bit, but I just think, I don't know, I would just prefer the look to be a dress rather than a jumpsuit. That is my main complaint about it. Otherwise, I think it's on point, and she actually had a couple great looks this week. Okay, next on the list is Princess Stephanie of Luxembourg. So she is expecting her second child. She and her husband have been married for over 10 years, and I really chose her because, guys, honestly, she usually looks kind of bad, and I really love this look on her. I think it's sweet, it's appropriate, and granted, it's not breaking the bank, it's not, utterly stylish or putting a great spin on something, but it's simple, it's elegant, and it works. And I think, especially for a pregnant woman and a woman who I feel like does struggle to find her fit and find her fashion, I just really love this look on her. The zigzag part in her hair is a bit unique, let's say. And so that's what I can say about that. But otherwise, again, I think this is a super sweet and elegant look, and I don't feel like, given that her style struggles in the past, I'm really excited that she found this, and of that it really, really, I think, works. Okay, so for my next favorite look of the week, I would have to give it to Queen Mathilde of Belgium, and she's wearing a Dries Van Noten outfit, and I just love this velvet suit. I saw a velvet suit in a similar color from Calvin Klein. I actually tagged it in my Instagram when I was doing stories, and I saw that suit and I really wanted it. Both they have pants and blazer, and I just really wanted it. And so I saw this on her and I was like, oh my gosh, I love this so much. I also saw an actress recently, and I'm blanking on her name. I think it's Ali Larder. She wore a similar velvet pantsuit, and I just am in love with this. I think the color is gorgeous, and I especially love this picture of her. I think it's so sweet, and I feel like it really works. Okay, guys, another outfit that you guys picked as like one of your favorites for the week is this look by Queen Rania of Jordan. And I have to agree, especially her sauntering down the red carpet, is that I think the red just really, really pops on her. It's very, very flattering. It's a very flattering silhouette. She looks great in it. And I think it's a top-notch look here. Okay, so this one I had kind of fun with, especially because I do these Instagram polls. If you guys haven't been there, I try to make the questions more interesting because Royal Fashion Police does hit and miss. So I took some inspiration from that, but I tried to do more clever little questions. Mine was, this is an Expecto Patronus or an Expelliarmus look. So this look by Queen Margrethe, what it reminds me of is the French house from Harry Potter, the French school that, I think it's Bordeaux, I can't remember. And it's just a little bit weird. I'm not totally liking it. The off-kilter hat. She has a bit of a unique style. She's celebrated just her 50 years as being queen, her golden jubilee. So I think she has a unique sense of style, but I'm just really not liking this, and all it does is remind me of Harry Potter. Okay, so next, one of my favorite looks of the week is her daughter-in-law, Crown Princess Mary of Denmark. So I really love this look on Crown Princess Mary. I think she really rocks a suit, and I really love the belt detail on it. I feel like we don't see that all the time. So it's very simplistic, yet very also stylish. And I feel like, although I believe based on how that suit is designed, that it's designed to have that belt. But you can always add a belt to something, and I'm always a big fan of that because when you add a belt, it does cinch in your waist, and I feel like it does help. It helps for me. I don't know, maybe not everybody that looks good in. I usually think Megan belts, she always belts at the widest part of her body, so I don't think it necessarily works for everyone. But I really do like this belt. It's a Dolce & Gabbana suit, and I'm a fan of it. So for another look of the week that I didn't really like is Princess Caroline of Monaco. And if you don't know, the Monaco royal family, specifically Caroline and her daughter Charlotte, are very, very into the house of Chanel. They were very close to Karl Lagerfeld, and they wear Chanel a lot. Caroline is an official representative of Chanel. She actually was a representative of Gucci back in the day. So, but Chanel tweed, I like it and I don't like it. I like it in small doses. And I feel like between the bubblegum pink and, which I don't think is a terrible color on her, but not great either. And just the tweed, it just, I don't know, it just doesn't work. I wonder if it would work on somebody younger. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. It may be nicer as like a long coat or something, as a fun accent over a more neutral background. That may be actually better. But yeah, I'm not liking it. And so this she wore for Monaco National Day. Okay, so back to Queen Letizia of Spain. This is a look I did really like. So this is a look that she previously wore to the service of Thanksgiving for Prince Philip. It is a gorgeous green coat dress. So we don't know who made this coat dress, but I love, especially when you can see the pictures from Prince Philip's funeral, that it has these velvet details around the waist and around the sleeves, which I think are absolutely fabulous. She looks so regal in it, both in Croatia and in the UK. I think the challenge is we just didn't get that great of pictures. I tried to look around and I couldn't find the best one. So it's hard to tell even in this picture that her dress is green. So I just think the look is fabulous. I just really, really like these coat dresses. Catherine has one that's quite similar as well, which I also love, because I think these coat dresses, when worn well and probably sparingly, are just really epitomize, I think, royalty in a lot of ways, because I only feel like royals wear them, and I'm fine with that. All right, guys, so next leaves favorite look of the week. You guys all know I'm a big fan of Maxima, but I'm not a fan of this look. The check pattern, the weird mismatched flower earring, I don't get it. I don't get it. Maxima has always been go big or go home. I think this look should have been maybe discussed more at home. Again, I don't feel like the flower earrings match. I feel like the print is too busy. I don't really like the boots. She wears generally chunky boots, which I'm not a huge fan of either. I don't know. I mean, I get it. It's cold in some parts of Europe, so I understand why she wants to wear boots. But she always seems to wear like these big boots with like a big platform. So again, don't really feel like this look works. And I think it works maybe if it's just the top is the pattern and there's a solid black skirt, or the top is solid color like black and the skirt is the pattern. I feel like this is a thing where there's too many patterns. Even the belt, guys, is also patterned. So a little bit of a pattern overload, but I will say I love this picture of her hair going all over the place. And again, it also just reminds me, Maxima, those flower earrings don't work with that outfit. Something simpler would have been much better, because there's nothing in that outfit that screams flowers. Okay, so next, one of my favorite looks, which I did actually look to see if I could buy it, and it was almost sold out already when I looked, is Catherine's LK Bennett dress that she wore to a Ukrainian Community Center over there in Reading, which is her hometown. I am a fan of polka dots. I think they're fun. I think they're sweet. And I do really love this look as well. I think it's appropriate. It's a subtle nod to the Ukraine. It has a bit of movement. It's stylish, but it's also not fussy. It's, I think, very simple. And I feel like that's what Catherine needs to go for, is these very simple silhouettes. And I love it when she wears dresses. I know she's been moving to trousers recently, which has been fantastic as well. But I'm always a fan of Catherine in a dress. And I think this look is absolutely fabulous. So you guys, for your best dress, you chose, I kid you not, Queen Silvia of Sweden. And this regal look that she had while in Jordan on a state visit, And she did this at a reception at the Ritz-Carlton in Amman. And I think this look is, I agree with you guys, it is stunningly, stunningly regal. It just looks very much like a queen. It's understated, yet you have the glamour underneath. I'm not sure who the designer of the dress is, but I just do think, again, that it is a perfectly fitting for the occasion. And I love the very big statement earrings. These are some beautiful earrings from Sweden. And so I'm really happy to see her bust these out. Okay, so I'm double checking though, because you guys changed up your minds a smidge. So I think the worst look of the week that you guys chose, it was originally Princess Stephanie, but once I added Caroline, you guys went with Caroline. So I guess I'll just say I don't like either really look from the princesses. And I think the red color, though, from Stephanie's is better. I just don't think the pink works for Caroline. Yeah, it just, and I think Stephanie, why isn't Stephanie wearing a hat? I just realized that. She should be wearing a hat. Like everybody else pretty much is wearing a hat. I guess her kid, well, one of her daughters, Pauline, is not, but her daughter Camille is. So yeah, I'm not sure why she's not wearing a hat. She definitely should be. And this week as well, I should have done a special thing on my Issa dress that I have, but I didn't. But this is obviously the 12th anniversary this week of when Catherine and William got engaged, and she wore that gorgeous sapphire Issa dress. And guys, I still do love that dress. I have the magenta version of it that I purchased years and years ago, like over, about 12 years ago now. And I'm just still in love with it. I think it's gorgeous. I think it's, a hint of sex appeal, but not too much. And I think she just really rocked it. I will say, since I do own that dress, you cannot have an ounce of fat anywhere on you or any lumps and bumps, because, oh my goodness, that dress captures every lump and bump. Absolutely. So just FYI. I do love it, but okay, guys. So for my choice for the worst look of the week, now I will say I don't generally like her style, but I thought Princess Charlene looked on point earlier this week in this green ensemble. But her Monaco National Day look, what is this look? I put it on Instagram and I had some people message me that she looked like Zorro, that she looks like a priest, a cardinal, and somebody even said she looks like an alternative Grim Reaper. And yeah, I see that. I don't get it, especially from the back. It looks weird. I think she looks like a matador who fights bulls. Obviously it's too long, but the hat to me is what ruins the look, kind of. It just doesn't, it's really long. Not everybody else is wearing something long. It just, I don't understand it. I really don't. I'm generally a person where I usually don't like what Charlene picks. They're just never my favorite. And this look definitely is one. Okay, guys. So for my best dressed of the week, I have to give it to Beatrice Borromeo, who is from Monaco, but originally from an Italian aristocratic family. And I am in love with this, I feel like, very, very Grace Kelly inspired look. I know, with the wide brim hat. Now, guys, I know a lot of you guys hated that I didn't like Catherine's wide brim hat last week. I still stand by it. It made her look older. We saw that evidence in the Metro picture, or what was it, the Daily Mirror picture. Now, granted, I feel like maybe there was some photoshopping, but it's still, the original picture wasn't flattering either. But I feel like wide brim hats, I don't think Catherine particularly looks great in them, but I do love this look from Beatrice. I love that it's a dark burgundy, though the rest of her outfit is bright red. I love that kind of pop and change. She could have gone with a bright red hat, but I feel like going with something that's burgundy balances out the bright red look with something that's more demure in a way. And I feel like she really, really rocks it. The silhouette, I mean, Grace Kelly could walk out in that same outfit and it would still look gorgeous. And that's, to me, great fashion and style is something that you can wear today, 50 years ago, and then 50 years into the future, and that's this look. This look will always stand the test of time. I think it looks stunning. I think she looks, I mean, golly, she has such a great fashion sense, and I think I think Dior and her is a perfect partnership. She also wore Dior to an evening event, and I know not all of you guys loved this look. I personally, though, oh my gosh, she just looks like a golden goddess. I think it's just incredible. It's like one of my favorite looks. It's just so amazing and incredible. I love her long hair, the Goldilocks look, the bright gold is just, oh, and like the curled hair, she just really truly rocks it. And again, I feel like Dior and her is an absolutely majestic partnership. She really does carry the Dior brand so well. I actually did a whole video comparing Meghan Markle and Dior and Beatrice Borromeo. So guys, again, I think this look to me is perfection, and I'm a huge fan. I know not everybody is. But to me, it's just, she rocked. She won Monaco's National Day. That was Beatrice. So guys, let me know what you think of my choices. Let me know what you think of your choices. What do you think? And if you guys don't know, I'll put a link in the description down below to my Instagram. And I just feel like it's a fun thing to do just to get your guys' thoughts. So again, I appreciate you guys watching, and I look forward to seeing you again really, really soon. Bye.